Okay, all right, let's continue. So we have here the fourth problem, which is a 200-kilogram motor is suspended from the ceiling by a cable of 6 meters long, as in figure 8.4. If the coefficient of static friction between his shoes and the floor is 0.6, the maximum horizontal force of a 70-kilogram person can exert on the motor before he starts to slip is equal to F, which is equal to the static friction times the normal force. The normal force is mg, and that is 412 Newton. So find the horizontal displacement of the motor when the horizontal force of 412 Newton is applied. So it is right over here. So this one is the original position. Sorry. This one is the original position of the motor. So our task is to solve here. This one. Let's say, for example, it's S. And we have here the length, which is equal to 6 meters. Now, the first thing that we have to remember or to solve is what is the angle right over here. Okay. So first, let's have to get the tension in each of uh, the tension X and Y. So let's have first to draw the free body diagram. So this is the free body diagram. So the first part is the tension, wherein the tension is moving to this direction. Okay, and you will have your tension X, Y I mean, and tension X. Now, but okay, we will be focusing again, what, sorry. This will be here, wait. The angle is on the top. We will draw it again. So this one here, this one is your tension X, and this is your tension Y. Okay, because your angle is right over here. Okay, we have the angle here. So therefore, this angle will be equal to this angle here. So the tension S is right over here and tension Y is right over here. And then next we have the force you applied, the boy applied or the man applied on it, which is equal to 412. So this one is the force applied. Let's have it F, which is 412 Newton. Then we have the weight of the motor, which is downward here. And this is the weight of the motor, which is equal to 200 multiplied to 9.8. So that will be the weight of the motor because the given there is in mass, which is 200 kilograms. So first, let's have to solve for your Fs, your tension X, I mean. So your tension X here is equal to negative tension sine theta. Basi mamangkot ka mo, ano't nag-sine now because you can see the angle is right over here. It's facing the angle, so therefore it's opposite, so we use the sine. Next, we have the tension Y, which will be tension cosine the theta. Okay, your F here, X is 412, while your Fy is 0 Newton. Your weight, X is 0, and your weight Y will be equal to 200 times 9.8. You multiply that, that will be equal to 200 times 9.8, and that is 1,960 Newton, which is negative. Okay, so let's first sum up your summation of the forces in the X. So we have the summation of the forces in the X, negative tension sine theta plus F equals 0. And summation in the forces in the Y will be tension cosine theta minus weight equals 0. Okay, so let's have to get the value of your angle first. Okay, first we have to solve for the angle. Like kung mabaot na rin ang angle dyan, if we have the value of the angle here, it will be easy for us to solve for the side S using the sine function. Pwede ta magamit ang sine function. So, bulan tani ang value kang ating angle. So, let's have to transpose this one. So, this will be F equals T sine theta, or sine theta will be equal to F all over T. Okay. For this one, for your Y, ang Y natin, ang guata will be T cosine theta equals weight, or cosine theta will be equal to weight over tension. Now, ang problem natin, si tension is not given, only the force and the weight. But then, we have this trigonometric identity. Trigonometric identity, which is tangent theta, which is sine theta all over cosine theta. So kung ma-trigo ka mo kay ma'am yung may trigo ka mo last year kay Sir New and then Sir Paduhinog, and then you discuss also trigonometric identities. But Ma'am Ginaline will also repeat this lesson. So there is a trigonometric identity that defines tangent theta is equal to sine theta over cosine theta. So you will have tangent theta, your sine theta is F over T, while your cosine theta is equal to W over T. So by this, we could cancel out your T, and your tangent theta will be equal to F all over W. So your theta will be equal to the tangent -1, the ratio between 412 all over 1,960. So your angle will be equal to. So let's have to solve. I hope you are following, huh? Your answer will be 412 divided by 1,960, shift, tangent, second function, tangent, that will be 11.87 or 12 degrees. So the answer is 12 degrees. So the angle from the ceiling, from the original position of the motor here lies on the vertical axis is 12 degrees. So we can now solve for the S. So this equation will be, or the equation can be solved by this formula. Tawan tayo ka space para hindi ka mo magtalang. So we have sine 12 will be opposite S all over 6. It is the length. So therefore, S will be equal to 6 times sine 12. So S will be equal to sine 12 times 6, and that's equal to 1.24 or 1.25. So this is 1.25 meters. So it was displaced with the use of a force of 412 Newton by 1.25 meters. Okay, so I hope that it is clear so that we could proceed on the next example. So you can have your screenshot first of the problem. I'll give you time. All right, so let's proceed. There. Let's have the last problem. Okay, so the last problem here is we have here a boom. Sorry. Wait. Manan yung bidlay mag-drawing gamit ka stylus. Okay. So the weight here is 2,000 pounds. and the angle right over here is 40 degrees. And the angle right over here is 60 degrees. So we will going to have this area here. So this will be the forces. This one is the forces that we have to use. This one I will encircle. So all of the forces are connected to this. Okay, so 60. So therefore, let's have to draw our free body diagram. So let's have the red one. Red talaga for the Cartesian plane. So here we are tasked to solve for the tension in the cable from the top of the mast to the end of the boom. From the mast here to the boom. So what is the tension right over here? So we're solving for this one here. For solving for that. Now, there are again three forces involved, which is the force, the reaction of force of the boom right over here. This is the reaction force, the tension in the cable, and of course, the weight downward. So that will be the three forces. So let's have to draw first. Let's have the tension. So if this is 60 degrees, definitely this one. So if this is 60 degrees here, so this one will become 30 degrees. So you will have your tension Y and tension X, right? Then the second force is the reaction of the boom, right over here. It's the reaction of the boom. Now, so you will have the forces in the Y and the forces in the X. And this is actually 40 degrees. So whatever the angle here will be the angle also here. So that's 40 degrees. So we'll have the reaction force Y and the reaction force X. And the last one is the weight of the material, which is 2,000 pounds, which is moving downward. This is the weight. There. So, diba, it will be easy for you to solve if you have already analyzed the forces using the free body diagram. That's why it is very important to draw first the forces using the free body diagram so that it will be easy for you to solve it. So let's have now the summation or the summary of the forces in the X and summary in the forces in the Y. So let's have first tension X. So your tension X here will become negative tension cosine 30 degrees. And your tension Y will be tension sine 30 degrees. The reaction of the force Rx will be R cosine 40 degrees, and your Ry will be R sine 40 degrees. Now, let's have to go to your weight. Your weight X is 0, and your weight Y is negative 2,000 pounds. Okay, that will be your weight Y. All right, so let's now solve for our, let's solve for our tension or summation, I mean, of the forces. So let's have to summarize the forces in the X and summarize all the forces in the Y. So we'll have summation of the forces in the X will be equal to negative tension cosine 30 degrees plus R cosine 40 degrees equals 0. Then we have the summation in the Fy will be tension sine 30 degrees plus R sine 40 degrees minus 2,000, which is equal to 0. Now here, we will just ignore your R because we're not after for the reaction force of the boom. Okay? We are only focusing on the tension. That's the main question in the problem, that we have to solve for the tension in the cable from the mast to the boom. So we will just ignore your R. So we will going to delete the R by having this equation. So we are going to get the value of R here. So your R becomes R cosine 40, which is equal to tension cosine 30 degrees. So your R will have a value of tension cosine 30 degrees all over cosine 40 degrees. Okay, so this R will be substitute to this equation here, the R R nga I. So you will have your equation now will be tension sine 30 degrees plus tension cosine 30 degrees all over cosine 40 degrees times sine 40 degrees equals 2000. Okay, so let's get the value of sine 30. Your sine 30 is zero point 0.5. So this one will be 0.5 tension plus. Let's get the value of that. 30 cosine divided by 40 cosine equals multiply to 40 sine, and the answer is 0.727. 0.727 T. Okay, that is 2,000 pounds. So let's add the value of zero point 0.5 and 0.72. That's 1.227 T, which is equal to 2,000. So your T is 2,000 divided by 1.227. So your tension now will become 2,000 divided by 1.227, and your answer is 1,629 and 1,630 pounds. So this is the tension in the cable. So 1,630. Now, if I ask you what is the reaction of the boom by ignoring its weight, this will be your value. So you change that by 1,000. This one will be 1,630 times cosine 30 divided by cosine 40, and your answer will be, so 1,630 multiplied to 30 cosine and divided by 40 cosine. Your answer is 1,843. So this is 1,843 pounds. So therefore, your boom is exerting a reaction force of 1,843 pounds, while your tension is exerting a force of 1,630 pounds to maintain the equilibrium of that 2,000 pound hanging on the boom. All right. So any question? That will be the last example that we will have in our lesson for today. Now, to sum up our lesson for today, class, if you're going to sum up our lesson for today, it's just very simple. That equilibrium means it's balance. And if we are talking about linear equilibrium, the summation of the forces in the x and y axis are all equal to 0. So therefore, the object is at a state of balance or a state of equilibrium. And the first law of Newton is applied. Okay. So any question? So did you already have the screenshot of it? I will stop sharing this now. Mas kung wala pa ha. Pero don't worry, I'll be uploading this in my YouTube channel. All right. So if you have still question about the lesson, you just have to message me in my messenger. Okay. And by the way, I'll be assigning your first output, which is recorded in your project. Okay. I will just have to talk about it once we are finished discussing the translation or the rotational equilibrium, because you'll be making your own chandelier but using a one base barbecue stick only. I'll just give you the mechanics of it next week. All right. So if you still have questions, you can ask me about the lesson for today. I hope everything is clear. There are 2 problems given to you there on your activity. So you have to submit that to me on Sunday. There is no reflection. It's because the reflection will be given next week, because you are going to use the concept of rotational equilibrium for the reflection. And that will be actually part of your project. Okay, is it clear? No more question? Can I hear some questions?
None, sir.
Okay, if none, I'm sure I am anticipating that you all understood the lesson well. I hope I delivered the lesson well despite it is quite difficult. This is quite complicated as at least kabay pagid nga na-discuss po kamayan. Okay. So see you then next week. Just wait for your science activity to be uploaded tomorrow. Okay, goodbye class, and again, Happy New Year. By the way, I am asking those who did not pay their books last year, kindly pay it now because ang book natin nagapanukot rin. So nabadlayan kami magsukot kaninyo because we're not on a face-to-face basis of our system of education as of now. So badlay manukot kaninyo. Pero kung may konsensya ka mo, kag may haluoy ka mo kanaka, kaya ginasukot ako rin, adto ka mo sa Unstack, tapos baydan nyo dito ang inyong libro. Okay? So thank you class. See you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Okay.